Hi, this is Munson from Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called Nowhere USA by Brody. And it starts on an A minor chord. And when you play A minor, first finger is going to go B string on the first fret, second finger is going to go to the D on the second fret, and the third finger is going to go to the G string on the second fret. And if you kind of strum all those together, that sounds A minor. It sounds really, really sad. And then from the A minor, kind of in our intro and our verse, we're going to be going to a G major chord. And when you play G major, first finger is going to go A on the second fret, second finger is going to go low E on the third fret, and the third finger goes the high E on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord. It sounds really, really happy. And so on our intro, it's kind of around the A minor. And when we hit our verse, we kind of got A minor, G major, G major, A minor, G major, G major, A minor, G major, G major, A minor, and at the very end of our verse we go to an F major chord. And if you know the bar F major, we'll talk about an easy substitute in a minute, but the way you play that, you take your first finger and kind of put them across the entire first fret, second finger is going to go G on the second fret, third finger on the A on the third fret, and the pinky is going to go to the D string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. But if you're just starting out and bars are kind of difficult, then a good substitute for that is called F major 7. The way you play F major 7, first finger is going to go B string on the first fret, the second finger is going to go to the G string on the second fret, and the third finger is going to go to the D string on the third fret. And we're just going to kind of strum just the D, G, B, and E strings of that. So kind of the skinny 4 strings, and that's called F major 7. And it sounds really, really happy. And then after that, then we're going to kind of be repeating a lot of that until we get to our chorus part. And on our chorus, we got an F major twice. And then we go to a C major chord. And when we play C major, first finger is going to go to the B string on the first fret, second finger is D string on the second fret, third finger on the A string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, then that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then in the chorus, from the C, we're going to be going to a G major chord, and then another G major, and then we do an A minor chord, and then we kind of do another A minor, G, F, C, C, G, G, A minor, A minor. But a lot of times with a song like this, to make it a little bit more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we just took the A minor and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So you want to do that a lot to kind of get used to it. One weird thing is at the end of our verse, there's kind of this long verse tag where we do kind of a halving thing where we take the A minor and kind of half it with the G. And that actually happens a lot actually throughout the song, where we got A minor with the down, down, G with the down, down. So you may want to practice that a lot just by itself. But then to try the whole verse with the strum pattern, you have the A minor, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, G, down. really cool tag where you go to the C down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, and then we half an A minor down, down, half a G down, down, up, and then we kind of lead into our chorus again. So we're going to F down, up, down, 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 up, down, C down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, A minor down, 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 half an A minor down, down, half a G down, down, F down, 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 C down, 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 C down, 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 G down, 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 G down, 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 A minor down, 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 half an A minor down, down, G down, down, and then that kind of leads into our solo part. And if you're just going to do the chords on the solo, you got F down, 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 F down, 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 C down, 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 C down, 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 G down, 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 G down, 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 A minor down, 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 half an A minor down, down, G down, down. But if you wanted to kind of work through the solo part, you'd start 10 on the D string, and then 7 on the G, and then 7 to 9 is kind of a slide on the G string, and then you back to 7, 9 on the G, and then B string 8, and then B string 10. So we got 10, 7, 7, 9, 7, 9, 8, 10, and then we go 9 on the G string, and 9 again, and then 7 on the G, and then 10 on the D, and then 7 on the G, and we do a slide back to 9 on the G, and then kind of play 9 again. So we got 10, 7, 7, 9, 7, 9, 8, 10, 9, 9, 7, 10, 7, 9, 9. And then we kind of stay on that G string on the 9 for 9, and then back to G string on the 7 for 7, 7, 7. And then D string 10 for 3 times, 10, 10, 10, and then D string 9 twice, and then 7 on the D, and then 10 on the A. So we got 9, 7, 7, 7, 10, 10, 10, 9, 9, 7, 10. And then there's kind of a tag at the end where you go 7 on the D, and then 10 on the B string, and then 7 on the high E, and then 8 on the high E, and then 7 on the high E, and then 10 on the B, and then 8 on the B, and then 10 on the G. So you got 7, 10, 7, 8, 7, 10, 8, 10. Something kind of a cool thing to add too is just kind of work on the solo. But then from there we'd be going back to our chorus part. So we got our F down, down, up, down, up, F down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, C down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, A minor down, down, up, down, half an A minor down, down, half G down, down, F down, down, up, down, F down, down, up, down, C down, 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 C down, 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 G down, 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 G down, 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 A minor down, 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 A minor down, down, G down, down, and then we'd be going into our third verse, but our third verse is basically our chorus progression. So we'd have F down, down, up, down, F down, 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 C down, 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 C down, 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 G down, 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 G down, 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 A minor down, 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 A minor down, down, G down, down, F down, 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 F down, 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 C down, 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 C down, 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 G down, 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 G down, 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 and then we go to kind of our outro where we just got the A minor down, 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 G down, 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 G down, 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 G down, down, down. So we kind of use that that is kind of our outro, and then we fade out. But one other thing is on the intro, it kind of feels like there's some really cool basses around those A minors and Gs. So something else you might want to think about adding is on the A minor, there's kind of this feel where you do an A string bass, and then a down on the A minor, and then go to 3rd fret on the A string, and then do another down on the A minor. So it's kind of an open bass on the A string, and then 3rd fret on the A string bass, and then A minor, open A minor chord, 3rd fret on the A bass. So you can kind of do that for your A minors, that open chord, 3rd chord, open chord, 3rd chord. And then around the G chord, it almost feels like you're doing a low E bass, and then a chord, and then an A string bass, and then a chord. So you got low E bass, chord, 2nd fret on the A bass, chord, low E bass, chord, 2nd fret on the A bass, chord for your G chords. So then all together you got your A minor, and then your G. So that might be something else you want to try and add, like for the intro or even the outro part. That would be good for it. But that's the basics of how you play Nowhere USA by Dean Brody. So good luck!